Okay, so as fangirls, we freak out, like, all the time. About, like, all manner of different things, from, like, Harry Potter, Grey's Anatomy, Friends, or in this instance, Percy Jackson. So, I'm in the book aisle of Target, staring longingly at a copy of House of Hades that I know I can't buy because I'm going to the signing next week. I don't need 2 copies and I'll get my shining signed copy, so it'll all be fine. So I'm just standing looking at it thinking, oh, it looks so pretty. And there's this lady standing about 3 feet away from me, and she's got a copy of the Red Pyramid in her hand, and she's on the phone to her son and they're talking. Have you read The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan? Oh. And I'm trying not to be creepy. I'm trying my hardest not to be creepy and not to freak her out. Because I mean, it's a Rick Riordan book and we want her to buy it. So I lean over. That's a great book. And she just looks at me. Who is this? What's wrong with this person? I'm like, is it the first one? I think so. Has he read Percy Jackson? Have you read any books about Percy Jackson? No, he hasn't. I lean across the shelves and just snatch a copy of The Lightning Thief and thrust it at her. Like, here, this is amazing literature that your child needs. Well, I think you'll really like it. It's a great book and it's suitable for all ages. It's just fantastic. Oh, okay then. Well, I've just gotten this recommendation from a girl in the book aisle. She says you'll really like it, so I'll just pick this one up for you then. And then she bought it. This is what we fangirls live for. When people listen to us and our recommendations and work with it. And they're like, yeah, you know what? Okay, I'll give this a shot. Us fangirls are like the biggest promoters of books and TV and media everywhere. Like, maybe not as big as actual advertising campaigns, but still, we do our fair share of promoting. For example, this happened to me earlier in the summer. I was at home in the UK, and there's this bookshop right at the top of the main street where I lived, and it's like a bit like you have to walk right up. It's ages away from the bus stop. So I walk up there and make the trek because they've got cheap books. I mean, I got 4 Cassandra Clare books for £10. So they've got this section devoted to the top summer reads of this year, and all the books are £1. That's like $1.50 or something. £1. And on this shelf is If I Stay, which, as I have said before, is my favourite book of all time. If I Stay, and I'm like, oh my goodness. It's at this point I realise I don't actually own a copy of this book. So I'm like, £1, mine. At 4 separate points during my 6-week holiday, I managed to drag 4 of my friends up to this bookshop, and each one of them leaves with a copy of If I Stay. In fact, 2 of them left with a copy of If I Stay and Delirium. What is that? So yeah, that is why fangirls, seriously, we do so much work to expand our fandoms. We have people to discuss. We should be getting paid or something. We don't need to because we love the books so much. We do it for free because it's just awesome and we want to spread our joy to other people. But still, people just see us as crazy people on the internet when we are clearly so much more. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Scarlett and I'm talking about The Host today. The Host movie, that is. The movie came out in March.